What's up, Jays fans? Nick Gosse here, host of Jays Digest, and welcome to the pregame show. It's going to be a very, very interesting one. Peter is not able to make it today. Unfortunately, he is caught up with work, and he won't be here for the pregame show now or the postgame video after. He won't be able to make either one today, but he will have a live stream later tonight. But we'll get into all that in a minute. What's up, Matthew? What's up, Nick? I was a couple minutes late starting here today. Had some stuff I had to take care of before the stream, and for some reason, it wouldn't let me schedule the stream for the usual 12:40, so I had to do 12:45. But nonetheless, today's game is not televised, so we can run a little bit into the a little bit over, get a 20-minute stream in. But welcome everyone again to the pregame show. We're playing the Phillies today, and we have a lot to get into, so I guess let's just dive right into it. And Peter will be back for the future live streams. I'm rocking this one solo, so hopefully you guys enjoy it nonetheless. But let's get into the lineup previews for today's game. Now, very surprisingly today, we have an absolutely stacked lineup for the Blue Jays, which is weird because the game is not televised. It is only on radio, which you can go on radio.net or something like that to watch it. But here is the Blue Jays lineup for today. So we have Springer leading off at DH, Bo Bichette at shortstop, Kevin Biggio at first base, Matt Chapman at third, Varsho in center, Merrifield in left, Denny Jansen at catcher, Santiago Espinal at second base, and then Cam Eden in right field. So very, very interesting lineup today. Like I said, and it's nothing too crazy on the Blue Jays side of things. Obviously, they have a lot of major leaguers in today with Yusei Kikuchi taking the hill, which, you know, it's a pretty good starting lineup there for Kikuchi to pitch behind. But what's up, Lionheart? What's up, Nick, Matthew? But yeah, so it's a pretty good lineup for the Jays, and the thing I'm looking out for most today is to continue to see Bo Bichette's defensive improvement at shortstop. It's something that we've all been looking forward to seeing, and it's continued to improve throughout. And then, of course, this is the outfield that will be used when Kevin Kiermaier, of course, isn't in there, with Whit Merrifield shifting to left field. And then we also have, of course, Danny Jansen behind the dish. And we're expecting Alejandro Kirk to hopefully be able to catch either tomorrow or Monday. The goal was Saturday or Sunday, but John Snyder, I guess, is holding him out and playing it safe for Alejandro Kirk, which is probably the right thing to do. I don't know, though, because he's not necessarily injured. And we saw Brandon Belt yesterday, and the fact that Brandon Belt played before Alejandro Kirk is extremely, extremely interesting, considering that Alejandro Kirk isn't nursing an injury. He was just super late to camp, whereas Brandon Belt is still nursing that, I believe it's a knee injury. Wherever it is, he's still nursing his injury. So that is the Blue Jays lineup right now for this afternoon's game. Again, it's only on radio, but I will have the post-game coverage for it in my video format at the end if you missed the game tonight. But here is the Phillies lineup, who are also a pretty solid lineup. You have Bailey Falter as their starting pitcher, with Brandon Marsh in center, Rhys Hawkins at first, Alec Bohm at third, Nick Castellanos at DH, Josh Harrison, Jay Cave, Weston Wilson, Dalton Guthrie, and Aramis Garcia at catcher. So overall, very, very, a solid lineup, especially the top five. They're all, the top six even, are all major league caliber players. Of course, Brandon Marsh is the very solid center fielder they got from the Angels, but Yusei Kikuchi is finally going to be playing pitching against a team that has a fair bit of MLB caliber players. Most of the games he's pitched so far has been against, the Pirates and players that aren't necessarily more minor league guys than major league guys. So to see him go out and pitch against some major league talent today is going to be very, very interesting. And it's super exciting overall. Just very, very exciting to see that. And again, here's the lineup for the Phillies. Here is the lineup for the Blue Jays. And you have, of course, Dalton Varsho manning center field. So we'll continue to see how he does in center field, as his coin is defense. He's very good at defense and very exciting. A big Blue Jays saying, but general admission tickets today. Looking forward to seeing the new areas. Yeah, the new areas are going to be wild. The Rogers Center is super exciting. Opening day is not too far away, just a few weeks away, and it's exciting. We're getting through these spring training games slowly and surely, but yeah, very, very interesting lineups again. Final look at them. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that in the chat as we'll move on to the next topic now in a second. So this is the Blue Jays lineup. The only non-regular in there is Cam Eden in right field. I guess they want to get some more looks at him, or looks to see what he's, capable of doing. And then, of course, you have Yusei Kikuchi taking the bump. And then this is the Philadelphia Phillies lineup, which is also very, very interesting. But I guess we'll move on to the second topic now, as we're done our lineup previews, and it's a bit different without Peter here today, but we'll be doing our rapid fire question segment of the stream, where usually Peter and I ask each other questions and we have the chat engage. But I guess the difference is now is that it's just me here. So I guess I'll ask you guys. I'll ask the chat for some questions, and I'll get you to answer them What's up, Matt? How you doing today? I'm solo today, Matt. So it's a bit interesting. I started a bit late too, so it's all out of whack today, but it's we're getting there. We're getting through the stream nonetheless. But what's up, Matt? And I guess the rapid fire question I'll ask you guys, because Peter's not here to ask, is do you think June 1st was Milwaukee, return of Rowdy Tellez? Rowdy Tellez is a trade was very, very interesting. But rapid fire question for today is, do you think Dalton Varsho finishes the year with over or under 28.5 home runs? Over, under. So do you think he has 29 home runs or more is the question. Yes or no, 29 home runs or more for Dalton Varsho. And of course, I wish Peter was here to help answer that question. It was one I thought of this morning, but again, Peter's not able to make it. But over or under 28.5 home runs for Dalton Varsho on the year. So let me know in the chat, but I'll go with mine now, and I'll say over by slightly. I think he finishes the year around 31 or 32. But again, it depends a lot, obviously, on his health and stuff like that. We have over. A lot of overs. Under going 25 with Nick. Okay, very, very interesting. I think I'm going to go slightly over. I could see the under as well. I think 28.5 is a good line. Baseball saying under. Mark Ryan saying under. Okay, so a very split here. 3 overs, 3 unders. I see. Yeah, I don't know. It's very, very... If you're going under, is your reasoning just you think he's going to regress, or you think he's going to, at bats way under? The smaller dimensions of Rounder Center will help. A lot of overs, 32. Steve with the under. Okay, I like it. So what's your reasoning for the under if you give the under? And I guess your reasoning for the over. Do you think he's just set to improve? He's still young. He's only, 25 years old, 26 years old. So what's up, Mantis? Hope you're doing well. Based on the at-patch I've watched in spring, way under. Yeah. He's been rough, and I guess that's probably maybe some recency bias from some people. He obviously hasn't played very well in spring at all, but let me know your reasoning. I'll get into a couple more rapid fires here. We're around 11 minutes away from first pitch, but the stream will go for another 15 or so minutes, and we'll make sure to get some more rapid fires in. But let me know your reasoning for under. Same as Teo, 30-plus guy. If we can get a similar production from Teo, then it'll be very, very interesting. But while you guys let me know that, I will move on to the second rapid fire question, which is around Santiago Espinal. Do you think by the end of the season or come playoff time, Santiago Espinal is our starting second baseman? So say you fast forward to October, it's our playoff roster. Do you think he starts at second, or do you think it's Whit Merrifield or Kevin Biggio? So who do you think starts at second base in our playoff lineup? So the lineup that is our best lineup at the end of the year. Do you think Espinal continues to improve, or do you think Whit Merrifield takes that over? Has struggled a bit in spring training, so we'll see if he can turn around. Yeah, Nick, I'd agree with that. And also make sure to hit the like button if you're enjoying the stream. I know it's solo today. I know we're all missing Peter. It's I'm trying to hold down the fort, though. We're trying to hold down the fort. I'll have your coverage for today's game, and Peter will be here tonight. So let me know who you think starts at second base when push comes to shove in October and the playoffs are starting. I know it's a very interesting question because as of now, we think that Whit Merrifield has it secured, but Espinal has been impressive. I know Peter touched on it. Well, Peter and I touched on it in one of our pre-games and our live streams and stuff like that. But yes, Espinal starting second. Over because he's playing at a new stadium for 50-50. I like that, Matthew Jones. Merrifield at second. We have one Biggio. No, Biggio. A lot of people think Biggio is going to take it over. Honestly, I could see it. If Biggio has a bounce-back year, he could easily take it over. But, we have so many good infielders. We have 3 major league starters. Well, 2. I wouldn't give Biggio a starter in most teams yet. But Merrifield and Espinal for sure. I've always liked SP, but I think they'll platoon second. Okay, so I guess it also depends on the starting pitcher, of course. So I'll say this is assuming a left-handed pitcher is at the dish. Or is starting the game, a left-handed pitcher. And then I guess if a right-handed pitcher, you can answer for both right or left. Because I guess maybe you could make the argument for Biggio, or maybe we make it a mid-season acquisition. Who knows? Maybe Addison Barger comes out of nowhere and does phenomenal. But while you guys they give him some rest throughout the season, I can see it for sure. And I'll give one last rapid-fire question. And if you have any rapid-fire questions really quick, I might pick out a couple from the chat before we move on. But the last one, and it's going to be about RBIs again. George Springer over under 98.5 RBIs. Over under 98.5 RBIs for George Springer on the year. I think I'm going to go with the under there. But I don't know. He says he's fully healthy. So if he's fully healthy, I think it's the over. But I think I'm going to go with under at 98.5. I've always liked SP, but I think the platoon second, they'll give him some rest. I think Espinal will start at second, and Biggio will be the ultimate platoon guy. I would agree with that, Matt. I would definitely agree with that. Merrifield then against lefties. Okay, and then Biggio against righties line, I guess. I could see that. Second baseman playoffs would definitely depend on the pitcher and the matchups. Definitely. For sure. I could see Biggio being used more in the outfield if there's injuries. Yeah. That's something we discussed on the other live stream. Biggio's glove I trust more than Espinal's. Interesting. Unless you mean in the outfield, which I guess, yeah, I would agree with that. But Matthew Moore with the under, Terry Rogers with the under, Baseball India with the under, Lionheart with the under. So we have 2 overs, 4 unders. It's tough. I think it depends a lot on his health. Obviously, he was not healthy last year. Yeah, I don't know if he gets the at-bats. Like, if he gets the at-bats, I think it's a surefire over if he happens to stay healthy the whole year. But the question is, will he stay healthy the whole year? And that is one that we do not know. We do not know at all, which is unfortunate. I don't think he will have the at-bats. Under from Crowegg. Okay. Interesting. I like it. I think the under is a pretty safe bet there. And I guess one last rapid-fire one. I just thought about this question, and this isn't related to the game necessarily today. Who do you think, if one player from the Blue Jays was to win the Gold Glove this year, name the player that you think it will be? So 1 Gold Glove award is given out to a Blue Jay this year. Who would you put your money on, or who would you think it is? I know there's a few options that immediately come to our heads, and you have to keep in mind, these people have to win a Gold Glove, you have to play. You have to play a lot. So like 120, 130 games minimum, usually for Gold Glove. So let me know what your thoughts are. Gold Glove, 1 Blue Jay. Who is your Blue Jay for the Gold Glove? Who do you see as a dark horse to make this bullpen? I would say a dark horse. There's a lot. There's obviously the Fernandezes. There's Jimmy Burnett's been unbelievable. I guess Nate Pearson. I'll go with Nate Pearson if you consider him a dark horse. Chappie. Vladdy. Okay. Chapman. Wow, a lot of Chapman. More than I expected. Obviously, he is the best. Kevin Kiermaier, Vlad. No Verchos. No Dalton Verchos or Kevin Kiermaier. I don't think Kevin Kiermaier gets the games in. I don't think he's going to get enough games. I think Verchos has an outsider's chance. He was, the best defensive outfielder analytically last year. So I think he has a good chance, though he is playing left, which hurts a little bit. Okay, we have 1 Kiermaier. 2 scoops of Chapman ice cream. A lot of Vladdies. I could see Vlad as well. I like it. Okay, so Vladdy. Chapman wins. But Vladdy is very, very close. They might honestly be tied there. Verchos. We do have a Verchos. I like Verchos a lot. But yeah, I think Nate Pearson is one of the dark horses to make the bullpen. I don't know if you consider that a dark horse. I guess if you consider him not a dark horse, then maybe Julian Fernandez. Julian Fernandez, maybe. Bowden Francis is another one. He's very, very good. Very, very good. But make sure to hit the like button. We'll move on to the next topic now, which is, I know, Matt, you love this part. We all, the infamous, the famous bold predictions. Topic of the live stream here. Bold predictions for today's game. I want to hear all your bold predictions, and we'll see in tomorrow's stream if anyone was correct. So any bold predictions you all have, I'll leave mine now. Obviously, again, Peter's not here today, which is unfortunate. My bold prediction today is Yusei Kikuchi, goes 3 perfect innings. 3 perfect innings for Yusei Kikuchi. And then regarding a hitter, I'll say Espinal hits a home run, hits a bomb. Yusei Kikuchi is perfect through 3, and then Espinal hits a bomb. I don't know if Kikuchi's scheduled to go 4 innings or not here today, but I'm not 100% sure. But let me know your bold predictions. Chappie is the better defender, but first is easier to win the Gold Glove. Completely agree, Matt, and especially with the new dimensions. That's why maybe, Verchos has more capability to rob some home runs, get some. But yeah, Chapman's definitely going to be more comfortable out there now. Let me know your bold predictions. Mine is Yusei Kikuchi is perfect. Bichette has a couple of knocks. I like that. Also, while you leave your bold predictions, I will get this screenshot up. Here are the players out of the bullpen today for all of you curious. You have Trent Thornton, Anthony Bass, Eric Swanson, Junior Fernandez, Luke Bird, Paul Fry. So names to keep an eye on here. Obviously, Anthony Bass and Eric Swanson are 2 staples in the bullpen. Paul Fry is a lefty who's produced very, very well so far in spring training, so he's someone to keep an eye out for. And then Junior Fernandez and Luke Bird have been doing well as well. But nothing too crazy in the bullpen there. Bichette has a couple of knocks. Jansen steals a base, a Bichette home run. Okay, a lot of people are on the Bichette train. Merrifield gets 3 hits, and here's the lineup again. And yeah, Merrifield, he hasn't played much at all this spring. Me and Peter talked about that yesterday, but it's good to see him. It's good to see him back out there. Verchos solo homer. Biggio scores 2 runs. I like that one a lot too. Verchos goes 2 for 3 with a home run and a second base or a double. Okay. If Verchos hits a home run today, I'll be happy, but this will be the first day I haven't voted for Verchos home run in my bold predictions in like 5 streams. So I'm going to take a break from Verchos and let you all do that. Again, mine is Yusei Kikuchi, perfect through 3, and Espinal hits a knock, a home run. Which, I don't know, is very, very interesting because I'm not sure how many innings Kikuchi is supposed to go. But, who knows? Espinal home run, Swanson 3Ks, Springer dinger. I like that. I like the Espinal home run too, Matt. We're on the same page there. Phillies starter falters. Yeah, here's the Phillies lineup again. That's a good pun, actually. Jansen solo home run. He probably will falter. Biggio 2 for 2 with a pair of singles. That's a pretty reasonable prediction. Not too bold, Matt. I respect it. Nothing too crazy. We'll come back tomorrow and see who, if anyone's close to these bold predictions or not. And again, make sure to hit the like button. Let's try to get 12 likes. We can get to 12 likes before the stream ends. I know it was a bit late. Peter's not here. The game's not televised, but we're here for you, previewing it like every single day. Again, we preview these games every single day. If you are new here, every single day we preview the spring training games. Then we have a post-game reaction video as well every single day. I was going to say Espinal home run. Maybe it's all just in the air. Maybe I should go lay a bet on an Espinal home run. Leadoff home run at a Springer for his third of spring training. I like that a lot. Springer's been getting a lot of run. Obviously, he's at DH today, which is good. Get him off his feet a bit. And Vladdy is also scheduled to come back soon. I might have a video on that, or it might be a part of the video tonight. There's a new report dropped regarding Vladdy's injury. But leadoff homer. I like the leadoff homer a lot, but those are good bold predictions. We're a few minutes away from first pitch here, so for the last, say, 5 or so minutes, we'll get a chat Q&A. Ask me any questions you want about the game, about the channel, about, baseball, whatever you all want to do. And again, make sure to hit the like button. Can we get to 12 likes? There we go. We got the 12 likes. I appreciate it. Thank you. And again, I know Peter's not here, but he'll be back for the next one. And I know you're all probably missing him, but it's not the same without Peter, so I'm excited to have him back. But hopefully I'm doing a decent enough job holding down the fort here and doing that. But any chat questions before we wrap up here? First pitch is shortly. Again, you can catch it on the radio. Ben Wagner is doing this one on the radio. For some reason, it's not on TV today, which is very unfortunate because it's a very, very strong lineup out there. But very interesting. They put this lineup on TV, but one of the last TV games that was televised, there was not much of a good lineup at all. But I can see both Vladdy and Kirk getting in for the split squad game on Friday. Yeah, I could see that as well. And again, Alejandro Kirk, he was scheduled to play, I think, today or tomorrow, so maybe we see him tomorrow. The original timeline was the end of the week for Belt and Kirk, but obviously Belt got in yesterday and showed his veteran presence. No TV does suck. It sucks a lot. But again, if you're not able to make the game or you don't want to listen on radio, I'll have the full post-game reaction video tonight, right after the game, covering everything that happened in that, with some clips as well. Hopefully we can get some clips on Twitter and stuff like that. Does Bauer play? He is not signed right now. No. If that's a question for me, I don't think he plays in the NBA this year. Or MLB. Thinking of the Raptors. Does Bauer? No, he does. I don't think he plays in the MLB this year. I don't think Bauer does. Nick, you're proud. You're amazing, brother. Thank you, Terry. Appreciate it. We're holding down the fort without Peter. It's going pretty good, though. Appreciate everyone who tuned in. It means a lot. Yeah, I don't think Bauer plays again. Who could you see be a breakout pitcher this year on the team or in the system? Okay, so a breakout pitcher, I think Nate Pearson has a breakout year. But if that's too easy of an answer, I guess I'll go with... There's a lot. I'll ask you, Chad, as well. Let me know what breakout pitcher you think will break out this year. I guess I'll go with, I think Bowden Francis has a really, really good year. I think Bowden Francis. I would say Hagen Danner. He's obviously nursing an injury right now. Bauer's yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, it's a good point. That's a good point. And yeah, I meant to say MLB. I don't know why I said NBA, but I guess it makes sense. It works for both. It definitely works for both. Thank you for everyone who liked. We're up to 15 now. We really do appreciate it. And hit the subscribe button as well. We're on the road to 7K or 6,600 at this point. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying I'll wrap up now in a second. I hope you guys are all enjoying the pregame shows. Again, it's different. It's not the same without Peter, but hopefully you enjoyed it nonetheless. It was, I love doing these. I know me and Peter both love doing these. And no, Brett, I don't think it's televised anywhere. I think it's just on the radio. I don't even think the Phillies have a broadcast. I could be wrong, but I don't think it's televised anywhere. So radio it'll be, or tune into the post game for the post game video tonight, right after the game. We've been pumping them out, but that'll be solo again. Great pick with Bowden Francis. Yeah, I like Bowden Francis a lot. He's been doing really well in spring training, especially over the past few games. But yeah, I guess that'll wrap up the pregame show. Again, for some reason, YouTube wouldn't let me schedule it for the usual 12:40, so I had to do 12:45. We'll be back to 12:40 tomorrow, assuming YouTube lets me do that. And again, apologies for starting a minute late. Some technical difficulties there. My laptop took a little bit to get it going, but appreciate everyone who tuned in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And again, so the schedule for today, We have the show. Thank you, Matthew. We have the show now, which is about to end. We have the post-game video for today's game, covering everything in that video, plus some news. And then after the video tonight, the video is probably dropping around 4 Eastern. That's usually when the game ends. Maybe even a bit earlier than that, 3:30 Eastern. As soon as that video is up, that'll be up for a couple of hours. And then Peter is going live tonight to recap the World Baseball Classic Canada game. So just letting you guys know, Peter will be doing a solo live stream. I got everything set up with the thumbnail and all that for him. Yeah, Nick, exactly. So I got everything set up for the thumbnail for him. So I'll be scheduling the stream for him. Peter will be going live solo today. We don't know the time yet. Maybe 5:30 Eastern, around there. We'll have it scheduled. So keep an eye out for that. You have 3 pieces of content from us today, and Peter will. So if you're interested in the World Baseball Classic, I know I'll be watching the first bit of the game, but I have a basketball game tonight, a playoff basketball game. So because I have a playoff basketball game, I won't be able to make it to the stream, but Peter will be doing a solo Team Canada game recap where hopefully we win. We have Cal Quantrill taking the bump. Good job, Nick Cedomore. Good day, all. Thank you, Lionheart. Yeah, Matthew, we are. Peter is doing the solo one today. He's doing a solo Team Canada recap stream tonight. Everything's already set up for him. I got the thumbnail already done for him, so he will be there solo. I won't be there, but I mean, luckily you got me for the pregame show, and you got Peter for a postgame World Baseball Classic. So yeah, we will be covering Team Canada as much as we can, most likely in stream format. We'll keep our videos with the Blue Jays, but the post-game streams, and maybe some segments of Team Canada within the Blue Jays videos, but we're going to be focusing our videos on the Jays. And then, yeah, first stream, he'll be having a Team Canada. Nick going to drop 50 tonight? I hope. I hope so. I had a 50-piece a couple weeks ago. Taylor Rogers, Nick scoring 20, over or under. Let me know in the chat. Now, this is D1 I'm playing tonight, so I'm in a couple leagues. I'm in D1, D2, and D4. But for D1, I had 22 in my last playoff game, so you can take your overs, unders, and we can go over it tomorrow if you want. But I'd probably I'd lean on the under for the since it's D1. D2 though, hit me with the over. I averaged like 32 a game or something like that. But we're getting into basketball talk now. I'll digress. Again, Peter's doing his World Baseball Classic stream tonight with Team Canada, so hopefully you're all able to tune in. I know I'll probably rewatch the stream once he's done with it. We have lots of overs, a lot of faith in me today. I appreciate it a ton. Let's get the 20 likes before the stream ends, maybe. We're at 18 now. The game is about to start, or the game is started now. But hopefully you enjoyed the solo stream. Matthew Moore with the under. Very good choice. Very good choice. I don't blame you at all. I don't blame you at all there. But I guess the last question I'll ask you before I do sign out is, who is watching the World Baseball Classic game today, the Blue Jays game today? Who's watching that? Also, for anyone who predicted a George Springer first at-bat hit, he did double into left field with Bo Bichette following it up with a single. That just happened. So we had a Springer double and a Bichette single. So George Springer stays hot. He stays absolutely smoking hot at the dish there. He doubled. Under Sunday hangover. Not today. I'm feeling good today. I actually didn't drink yesterday. I'm good. I am Matt. Okay, so Matt, hopefully we'll all see you there in Peter's stream, and definitely show Peter some love if you tune in. And again, his laptop is not as capable as mine. He might not have the fancy graphics there in his stream. I usually handle all that stuff, but he'll be there nonetheless, and it'll be functional. The game is at 3 p.m. Eastern. That's the game. The stream's probably whenever the game's over. I'm assuming Peter will go live there. Right here watching. Awesome. Okay, that's perfect then. So hopefully you all tune into definitely. I'm gonna be watching as much as I can for the basketball game, and I'll be tuning into Peter's 3 p.m. Eastern. Yep, and we should be able to win the game. We should be favorites for that. But we got a 25-minute stream today. Stay for the first inning. Don't talk about my laptop, Peter. To be fair, your laptop. You say it yourself. Your laptop struggles a little bit. Peter's making an appearance in the chat from work. You can all say hi to Peter in the chat. You want me to stay for the first inning? I can stay for the first inning. Nick dropped 50. All the best. I'm going on over 20. I like it. I'll let you know tomorrow. Peter's laptop. Hey, listen, Peter. At the end of the day, it works, right? It works, and that's all that matters. I'll stay for the top half of the inning, Matt. I'll stay for the top half of the inning. We have Kevin Biggio right now at the dish hitting 364. Yeah, the laptop is pretty bad. It's not great. It is not great. Jay's game is not being streamed, right? No, Edward, it's not. We're following along on our apps or our radio. Ben Wagner does a great job on the radio. So you know, through the Sportsnet site or radio.com or .net or one of the two. It's Biggio. I feel like I'm doing play-by-play here. I think Biggio just got out, I think. Yeah, Biggio called out on strike. So I'll say for the finish top of the first half. Mike Nola's tuning in. Go Great Britain. Interesting, Mike. Fair enough. I'll stay for the top half, and then we'll wrap it up there. But again, Peter will be here for the live stream tonight, so make sure to show him some love. I won't be there though. I won't be there, but you will see me for the game tonight, at least the post game video. Bo's been hitting very well. Bo has been crushing the ball. What is he hitting? Have a quick look. He's hitting 348 with around an 800 OPS on the year. He's been hitting the ball very well. Not much power to show for it, but a lot. As we have Matt Chapman at the dish right now. We'll see what happens with him, and then we'll wrap up. But I don't know. I'm excited for Team Canada today. The World Baseball Classic has been insane. It's been wild so far, both ways. We need to check. Yeah, I mean, who was it who pitched the other day for? I forget who it was. Vance Verley, something like that. I don't know why I forgot the name. Fingers crossed for Kikuchi. Hope he can keep it up. Yeah, that's another big storyline of today's game is Kikuchi. I'm super pumped to see how he pitches. Okay, I don't know what happened with Matt Chapman just then, but something happened. Maybe a sac fly or something. Nope, Bichette got caught stealing second. Okay, well, that's interesting. First and third, one out. We don't usually, steal second there. We got 2 runs against USA. Mike, are you from Great Britain? That's interesting. Yeah, we're excited for the game tonight. Mike, you can go into the Peter stream tonight when he's doing the post recap, and if they win, then Japan better get scared. It's up to Matt Chapman right now at the dish. He's hitting 188 this spring. That is not ideal. Also, not an ideal time to get get caught stealing for Bo Bichette. First and third with one out is not the time for that. But any final questions or thoughts before we wrap it up now? I'm going to go head out, go get some food. I can't believe that Italy made it through over the Netherlands. It is crazy. It is crazy. Peter's the big World Baseball Classic guy, so he'll have you all covered tonight. You can let him know all your thoughts on that as well. I love it too. It's amazing baseball. Yesterday was phenomenal to watch. It was unbelievable. 3-run count for Matt Chapman now, but it was unbelievable for as for the sport. If Chappie walks, Varsho is going to hit a bomb live from living in the UK. Okay. Love how Hector Neris almost hit Altuve twice last night. Yeah. Yesterday was insane. It was absolute insanity as we have a full count for Matt Chapman now. I guess this pregame show turned into a little bit of a post or live recap show here, a live game watch along, but just for the end of this inning, and then I'm going to wrap it up. Since I did start late, I do owe it to you guys. I did start late. Make sure to hit the like button. Maybe get to 20 likes. See if we can do it. And again, here's the lineup for you all, in case you missed it there. It's the lineup for you all. That is literally playing as we speak right now. So let me check my phone here. I don't have the radio show open. Full count still to Matt Chapman, 2 outs. And then we'll wrap up. Okay, don't know what happened. Matt, maybe you can tell me if you're listening to the radio show, but I guess that'll wrap up the stream either way. Yeah, okay, I think he struck out or flew out or something like that, but that'll wrap up the stream. We saved for the first half inning. Very, very, it's been fun. I really enjoyed it. Make sure you all go and, I guess, tune into the stream on the radio. And, yeah, I guess I'll see you all tonight, either in the post-game video with me or with Peter in the post-game Team Canada recap live stream. We should stream during the games. Yeah, we're going to be doing that throughout the season. We'll maybe do one for a spring training game. We're definitely keeping it in mind. Our schedules are a bit tight, so it's a bit harder to do that than these pre-games regarding our schedules with everything we got going on. But we'll definitely, Matthew, I'll make sure to do that for you. Any scoreless inning from Kuchi's goal for us popped out to short. Okay. First and third. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Much love. Enjoy the game. Yeah, everyone enjoy the games today. Tons of content. Again, 2 more pieces of content coming out today. And hopefully we see you in the video this afternoon or the live stream with Peter tonight. Great stream. Thank you, Matt. I'm happy we was able to hold it down while Peter was at work. And thanks again. Go enjoy the game or enjoy your Sunday afternoons wherever you're at. And again, it's on the radio only. But take it easy, and hopefully we'll see you in, or I'll see you in, or Peter will see you in tonight's stream, and I'll see you in today's.